Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So I sort of misled you a little bit on the ending of that last episode. When I was looking up at the day, I didn't pay attention to the time that it had just flipped over to 13. So we still have a full day worth of work left. So this base is going to be all fixed up and ready to go by the time we hit the 7-day horde. Way ahead of schedule for this. We're going to just be doing fancy work from here on out, making it, making the room below and all of that stuff. So it's good news. I was a little embarrassed that I had misled you, thinking that it was the 14-day horde, but then I thought, it's a good feeling to know that we still have all that time left before the 14-day horde gets here. So sorry, but then again, it's a good thing. So we're going to get our little room going here with the time that we have. We get some stone while we're doing it. Tell you what, I'm going to repair this stone axe real fast here. I hear a zombie out there somewhere. We're going to make a nice little cozy room down here for our two, most likely 3 forges, and then it's rock right there. And then we're also going to get a place for our workbench, a place for our cement mixer. So we'll have a little spot for everything that we need right here in our base. And boy, I can't tell you how excited I will be to finally have that done. Not have to go up at nighttime because I forgot something. Just like last episode, had to go up to the house to get that rebar and just have everything down here. We'll make some nice, neat and tidy storages all labeled. And so that's the corner there. So I need to dig this on out. So I don't think, other than going to the hub city, and that may be something that we do after we finish this base, because I can stockpile on goldenrod and some things like that. Our base will be done to retreat to. Let me check right now and see if I picked up the mini bike book. If I can see by. No. I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, it's grayed out, so means that whereas this one's not grayed out, I could make a mining helmet right now just if I had the workbench. So we don't have that, but we'll take a trip to the hub city. We'll run and see if we can't get a couple working stiff hardware stores there. We should be getting very close to steel soon, so we have that to look forward to as well. I'm always excited to go to the hub city. It is a bit tricky with the dogs and whatnot. We'll have to bring ourselves some wooden spikes to throw on the ground. That's what I say. Let's save up all our resources and prepare for this horde. And once this horde hits, we'll fix the base back up again and we'll shoot on over and check out what's over there. where exactly it's located. I think I had not marked it properly on the map. There's a treasure there. There's the hub city right there. So, it is a good little run from here, and I don't know what separates us. I don't know if there's water or what, so we may not be able to just get over there until we do get the mini bike, and that would kind of stink, but we'll figure it out. But I always like getting over to that hub city. Kind of zoning out there for a moment. Ooh, Scotty, beam me up. So let's take a look at where we're at here and make sure I know. Okay, so that is the pillar right there. This pillar there should be, before I go chopping, 1, 2, 3. So it should be a pillar there as well. And you're probably like, what is he destroying that for? Yeah, I'm going to replace this stuff with rebar anyway. We're going to make this into concrete. That's why when I'm doing this, I said I'd made that error over there by making it scrap. It's just more to have to destroy when I change it into the spike repair system. I always just do this wood when I first start playing. So we do need to get over here. Yeah, see, there's one more over that we need to go. So there's actually 4 in the morning. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. I know I need to go up and get some more things going in the forge and whatnot, but we're kind of good down here now. We have plenty of food, and we got our water going up there boiling. It should be done soon, so we'll go and get our goldenrod creating. We'll probably make about 50 of those. Maybe get a little bit more forged iron going and use up what's in the forge up there. Should get our construction tools up here very soon and get that steel perk. So I'm going to change up the time a little bit when we do the Horde night, because last time we almost ran out of, or I did, it cut me off at the end of time on the video. My recorder only lasts for an hour, and then I have to stop it or start it again, and I would have to splice those videos together, and whereas I could do that, just try to keep it around 50 minutes or so per episode. And so next time we'll try to change the time up a little bit. I'll run a little long the episode before and then start a little later so we can go. So let's take this out. Okay. That's going to go there like so. good. So we need to take this row out as well. Need to be a little cautious. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and pop a reinforced on those in case something falls in here. We don't want them just to hit the rebar one time and knock it out. Very unlikely that they break these blocks that are on the floor, but it is possible. So especially if we were to somehow just, you know, get a random cop to drop in here or something, I want to make sure that we have it as fortified as we can have it for where we're at in the game. That is also very unlikely. I don't foresee any cops for quite some time. As a matter of fact, I don't think I got one the last couple beginnings where I started out for at least several hordes, 28, maybe 35 or something before I saw a cop. But can't ever be too sure. This game's pretty random, so we need one more over this way. Let's do that now. Should be getting a decent amount of stone here. Maybe spam craft some stone axes while we're up at our workbench. We'll repair this pickaxe one more time before we make any more. We'll try to spam craft some stone axes and get a little higher level. Hopefully hit green, maybe, before we create another pickaxe. Really anxious to get that steel. Make sure we don't have any cave-ins too. I need to start getting on some supports here, because we're getting a pretty wide hole underneath, and that could happen at any time. Sometimes the physics get a little crazy, and you'll have a cave-in on something that wouldn't have caved in on Alpha 14 or 13. So concrete left. There's not a ton of weight up there, but there is enough that absolutely could potentially cave in. We're going to make it out of wood, though. We're not going to use concrete for our supports. Just like so. Before I nail it all off, I want to take a good look at it from a distance and make sure that's what I want. I get a little picky with the way certain things are set up. I know it really technically wouldn't matter, but I like it to look nice as well as be functional. Right, looks good, except for this is just going to be a support right here. We're going to take that out. I'm not upgrading these particular blocks. We still have to take this row out over here, same as there. So let us do that. I just wanted to, before I took this last bit out, I wanted to make sure it didn't collapse on me, because I'd really be in a world of trouble on day 13. Whoops. If all of this collapsed on me. So I don't have the resources to build it all back. Okay. So that gives us 3 there and 3 there. Nice, everything is coming together. So I guess we can go ahead and nail those off. Make that concrete so it can be drying by the time the horde arrives tomorrow. I'm getting cold again. I've took all my clothes off. Tell you what, before we go any farther, let me take the stone that I have up here now. Let's take that out and that out. Take this 1,000 stack of stone. Get our crossbow back on our belt here. Make sure there's nothing here I need to take up top. There's that heavy rain again, that droning sound. So we're going to cancel that right now and then start it back over. That way our food can get ready. And we're going to take that and do this. Guess we can probably, let's make a little bit more forged. Let's see how close we are to getting our steel smithing. So we need construction 40, and our construction tools are 33. So I have 110 points. I would not normally do this. I'm going to be a bit impatient, and I'm going to hand out 7 points to it. So we can go ahead and get that unlocked. And then I'm going to make this into forged steel. How many can we make? 160, okay. So that's good. See what we have here. We were out of fuel. We're going to save the little bit of iron that I have here for down below. What do we have left over here? 64, okay. We're not going to worry about any more concrete right now. You know, I could take some of this stone that I put in here, take half of that out. That's what we're going to do. That gives us another 385. And we're left over with just a small amount of stone that we can spam craft some axes with here real quick. As a matter of fact, I do have some down below, but there's no need for that. Is everything ready for harvest here? Not quite. Will be soon. And we'll punch some of this stuff. Get some plant fiber up instead of using the supply that we have already. How are we on wood? Yeah, we still have plenty of wood. I don't know if you're listening to this video through a headset, then you hear what I am hearing, and I hear this awful droning noise from the rain. I guess it's meant to simulate. Uh-oh. Screamer. There she is. You gotta stop doing that, lady. We do need some levels, though, so... Scrap that. I don't want those bullets. We're never going to use that pistol. We do need to, however, hack these things up. Ah, there we go again. You need to stop that, lady. Stop telling your friends to come check out what I'm doing. First aid kit. Nope. Oh man, didn't even see. She was creeping up behind me like that. Oh boy, here we go again. Thank you for the peas. Oh, didn't mean to drop those peas. I meant to eat those. Oh, I did eat them. I meant to scrap the can. So, nice. Some duct tape. That's always needed. Quick way to get those bodies to decompose instead of what I was doing with the axe and chopping on them is just hitting them with your club. So it doesn't look like they're going to allow me to sit up top and spam craft anything. They're going to be all over me while I'm up here. And if that happens, okay, that one might not be too far away. Try to get our level up on this real quick before I create another pickaxe. Could probably give ourselves another point to quicker crafting here real quick. Yeah, quicker crafting. Nice, 30% reduction time in crafting. $509. So I have a nice little stone axe. Not that that's going to do much for us, but I'd probably be better off at this point instead of just making that on up to 600 by just scrapping these, you know, and getting the stone back out of them. Probably makes more sense. That stone axe, I won't be using that much longer anyway. I have the nail gun now, and don't think I have a nail gun pattern, so I can't repair it, but we'll find another one. We'll hit the hardware store in the Hub City. The two that are over there, most likely there are two. Come on, flip on over to 200. There we go. So I'd said green at it. I don't know why I was thinking green came after. We'll go ahead and combine the rest of these. $5.95. 600, all right. Fisher Price, my first 600 item. So now I can absolutely create a pickaxe. And let's 99 of these. Let's make a little bit more forged. Can we make 100? Let's make 85. And then we'll make the rest in steel. Well, you know what? It almost doesn't make sense to do that, though. I'm gonna get away from the iron pickaxe. So now that we have the forged or the steel, we might as well just make a steel pickaxe. But I do believe we have to do that here on the workbench. Pickaxe is going to be most important. I can use forge for cutting down trees and digging with the shovel for the time being. For right now, we'll just we'll go with the steel pickaxe for tunneling underneath the ground. Okay, so 1440. Have plenty of wood, so we're not going to worry about cutting these trees down. Let's see how our bacon and eggs and all of that's doing. It's all full. Let's take a bite out of that. Yummy. Take one more. We get that goldenrod going in our yucca, and we will be able to make it all the way across to that hub city eventually. Like I said, though, we may have to find a place to hold up because that's a long ways away from here. So it's a little further than I had originally. I think I was looking at the treasure chest thinking that was it, but it's actually the hub city is right here in this general vicinity. Some of you had asked, how do you find the hub city? You just look for 0, 0 on the coordinates. If you're mousing over, you can see your coordinates up here. And you just go to 0, 0, and that's where you find the hub city. It only works, though, oh, there's another screamer. It only works on random gen, though. There's It's not the same on Nava's game. Can of tuna. Oops. I think that's all of them. So this spike club, we're able to dispatch of those zombies a lot faster. Same thing with a dog. You know, if we get hit by a dog now, attack, we'll be able to easily take care of them. All right. Very good. Go down here. I do have a little bit more concrete making. Oh, that sound is gone now that we're down here. It's not as loud. Cap that off. Take a look at what we have in here. Alright. That steel pickaxe, you know, I didn't get it. It should be done any time now because we've had to fight that little screamer horde. So let's grab it real quick before we go back down, and we'll start picking at the stone with that instead of this iron pickaxe. And matter of fact, we will go ahead and scrap that and scrap that as well. Give us a little bit more scrap iron. Nice yellow steel pickaxe. Good stuff. Good times. So I'm actually freezing. I might need to make some clothes here soon. Okay. Let's get these last two over here done. We will be done with the exterior portion. And we already have our pieces made for underneath the spike pit, so that's done and ready to go. We should be able to take all of these out without these spikes falling. As weird as it may sound, they all kind of support each other. With the pillars next to them and all of that. Okay, so where's my entrance at? The entrance is there. We'll do them Just like that. All right. Well, that is completed. Looks good. We'll do a bit of fancy work here. How fast can I mine that? That way, and then, oh yeah, that takes it out fast. Beautiful. Let's put some frames down in there and see how this is going to work out. Looks like it's going to work out nicely. Let's see. Tell you what, I can go ahead and nail these off. They are where they're going to be. Okay, that is done. We'll have a little space for our workbench right over here. Break out the old shovel. Let's go ahead and repair this shovel. Or how about we make a new shovel while we just use the last bit of this one up. Make ourselves a yellow shovel, and maybe we can almost one-shot the dirt blocks then. Oops. So we didn't do anything today, or we're not going to do anything today that's too, takes us too far away from home. I kind of wanted to get this finished up and looking nice and ready for the 14-day horde, 7-day horde on day 14. I want to be able to move our workbench in here, our cement mixer, because they can potentially destroy that stuff. If they come from that direction and they get hung up on that stuff just right, they will absolutely destroy. They'll just sit there and swing and hit it, and I don't want to lose my workbench or my cement mixer. You all know by watching these episodes what I had to go through to get those when I got them, so oh, it's so nice to have steel. So our shovel is completed. And we're gonna hold on to this one just in case. Shouldn't need it again. We'll scrap it eventually. So it went from down to 70 left to 56. It's a little increase. How fast we can take the blocks out. So I guess by now you all see where I'm going with this. If you watch some of my speed builds, I use very similar techniques in a lot of these bunkers. So this is where our forges are going to rest, right there. I need to go and empty out the goldenrod tea that's making up there and take out that extra little bit of cement that we were making. So it's very nice. We'll have all tomorrow to make some final preparations for that board and put all the finishing touches on it. We're gonna need some more wood frames. Go ahead and make 35 of those. So this is going to get us out of the street. Get us off of the street, I guess I should say. Very nice. So workbench, mixer, forges, maybe some storage or whatever else we feel necessary to go over there. Oh, how nice that is to just have to swing a few times to take out a block. Nice, it will be able to take it out in just 2 swings here soon. Wonder if I can reach that without hitting the ladder. Yes, I can. There's a big hitbox on the ladder still. I'm anticipating them fixing that anytime now. Go ahead and make another 20 of those. Beautiful. Another thing, and I think I mentioned this before, but on the server that I play on, the loot settings for that they're high, but also everything respawns every day, once a day. So I'm able to accumulate some of the better items a lot sooner in the game. And mostly I do that because my interest is not in struggling and trying to survive as much as it is building bases. And so I want to be able to build myself up as quickly as possible. So here we'll probably take all of this down around the walls and make this wood as well. Don't know if we'll do it now, but maybe, you know, we have plenty of time in the night. We have plenty of wood, so it'll look something like this all along the walls around. Help give us some support, and we'll even take one more block of wood up there as well. Nice. Have plenty of stone to throw in our new forges down here. I tell you what we can do. That's a screamer right there. I can hear. And we're going to need to make some more. I should have gone up there before nighttime. Did I bring an anvil down here? I did not. That's okay. Just a little bit of clay there. I probably should use that clay, though, for another forge. And short iron pipes. Short iron pipe are up top. Goodness, I'm so spread about. Half my items are up top, the other half are down here. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear that screamer or not, but she's absolutely there. So we'll put one more forge in the middle. We'll have one for iron, one for cement, and one for brass, lead, and glass is how we'll handle that. We'll put our workbench in here. Says I am freezing again. But we can go ahead and get these things kicking. I don't see why we would want to wait. Getting the iron and all in here. Get it smelting. Nice. So I don't want to go up top because I know she's going to see me. She's going to scream. They're going to come running at me. I'm probably going to die. I don't want to die anymore. I really, if I can help it. Those 2 deaths were enough deaths for me for a while. If I die moving forward at some point, that's fine. But I don't want to encourage. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to need a lot more wooden frames, I know that. Whoops. Let's do... Let's do 100. Okay, now that the rain is calming just a little bit, maybe I'll be able to hear that screamer moving around up there. Maybe she'll walk away, or it's pretty unlikely, but we can always hope. I have to put a ramp right there. Sensed it all? No, undetected. Okay. If I break that out, that is ground level. I may have to wait till tomorrow, till it's daytime out, to do that. I don't want to take a chance and that screamer be standing like right above our head or something. 3 or 4 zombies standing up there just being silent, and they all come piling into the base on top of us. But what this will do also is it will replace that dirt just in case we do get the random cop to come and shoot down on the ground or something. We'll have wood that goes all the way over from this support to that support and seal it off. We'll eventually make it concrete. You know, it'll all be concrete. But for at least right now, you know, it is what it is, and we'll... I think I need an anvil in order to make nails. I'm so worried about going up top. I don't want to invoke or aggravate those screamers. I might poke my head up there in a minute because I'd like to... Ooh, gravel. Gotta be really careful with the gravel because that will cave in from the top down. I'm going to take a chance and take these blocks out and see if it's gravel all the way to the surface. It's going to cave in, and we'll just replace it with a frame and upgrade that frame. Nope, it held. Alright. So we'll work our way back around from this side. I'm going to run this episode a little bit longer to give us more time tomorrow for the horde. Oops. Make sure everything is supported properly, looking good, looking uniform. And we're going to go ahead and put those there just in case this whole thing comes crashing down with this gravel. So it has me a little nervous. Oh, and there's that torch that we put down, the only torch that we've had all game long. Okay, nice, and we'll just put that in once we can clear out our chest. I'm going to poke my head up top here real quick and see. Okay, no screamers that I can see. Nice, our goldenrod tea is done. We're gonna turn this... Well, no, we're not gonna turn it off. We're gonna make all the cement we can make. We're gonna take this stone out. Just the right amount in so that... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I only need 8 minutes worth. So that's good. Put our dirt in there. We don't need the dirt. More steel. May as well make... What do we have? Iron, clay, stone. We can make a little bit more of that there. And 385, nice. So we have tons of concrete for where we're at. That's all we'll need for our horde day. I'm going to take all of the scrap downstairs with me. I needed short iron pipe. What did I do with those? May have to make some of those. So we needed leather. We needed clay. Uh-oh. Not good. Let's just pray. Hit that and make a noise to draw them over here. Let's just pray they don't hit on that hatch and come down in here. There you go, Nurse Nancy. I like how you can see the damage on that too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my recorder is about to turn me off here in a moment. I don't see them coming in that way through the hatch, so they didn't beat on it. I was going to try to fight them out there, but I thought, yeah, I'll rush in here real fast. I don't know where they're at, actually, but anyway, thank you for hanging out here once again for another day, day 13. We've moved to 14 with the time the way it is and going to almost 4 a.m. I'll be able to record the entire attack of the Horde till 4 a.m. now. So we're good there. I'm just going to guess that they're kind of hanging out over in that area that Screamer did where I went down and into the hatch. But if they were beating on it, they would already be in because that hatch is just scrap iron, so it wouldn't take but a few hits for them to destroy that. But it's all coming together. It looks nice. It's starting to look like a base now. Got our forges moved in here. Tomorrow we will wrench up our cement mixer and our workbench. We will get that. We will get that in here. Just using up the last minute or so I have on the recording. I'm at 58 minutes now. So this was a longest episode outside of the last Horde. It's 3:55. And tomorrow morning, when 4 a.m. hits, I'm going to run up top and take care of the Screamer that may still be standing around, and then dig out this dirt, replace it with wood. And but thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.